Hello and welcome to another CIL match, Season 3, Week 6, I think it is. Only a couple games left for Season 3. Oh my goodness. We're getting down to the nitty gritty. We are getting down to the nitty gritty. This week, we are playing Gator Jonah of the Decidueyes, and he's got a team. He's got a team. Let me tell you what this team is. We are staring down Megapincer, Silvally, Rotom, Klefki, Zydoge, or Zygarde 10%, as some of you may know it, Komala, Buzzwole, triggered, Galvantula, Meloetta, Slowbro, and Sableye. Now, he's packing Normalium Z this week, if he so chooses to bring it. And the declared forms that he's got are Rotom Heat, bringing that heat, and Silvally Dragon. So there's those. I was at a loss this week for the most part, just because I don't know, that team is kind of tough to build around. Zygarde with 1,000 arrows is kind of difficult for me to work around, just because it hits levitating or air neutral things. So, you know, no ground immunity. I ain't got a lot to work with. Ground is something that I had an issue with. It's one of the reasons that we got Flygon, because it added another immunity for us, not just Vikavolt, but Flygon as well. But all that said and done, Megapincer's a threat. There's a lot of threats on this team. There are a lot of threats on this team. And having all the Silvally and all the Rotom forms at his disposal definitely gives him an advantage in terms of how he can customize his team. So, what we're looking at now is this team here. It's a genuine OU team. Not really. It's very different, actually. The majority, pretty much all of the insight came from Kevin this week. Kevin helped me an immense amount this week. So mad props to him. Thank you, Kevin. I appreciate you bringing this heat. We got some heat. Let me tell you about this heat. We got Shuckle, Delmise, Darmanitan, Nihilego, Mimikyu, and Vikavolt. So what? We're not really bringing anything defensive. That's lesson 1 this week. Shuckle's here. Shuckle can be defensive, I guess, but he's not really. I mean, he's there to set up things. He's literally just there to set up things. That is what Shuckle is doing this week. He's got Mental Herb in case, you know, the taunt. There's Sturdy, just in case there's the OHKO potential. We at least get something up. We get an Encore or a Toxic or a Stealth Rock or a Sticky Web off. We get something off. Max defense, because Jonah's team is very, I mean, it's pretty balanced, but a lot of his heavy hitters are all physical attackers, and then he's got some special offense, and then a lot of tech users. So the main threats are all going to be like super physical, and if it's not, I don't know what's going to happen. Delmise, this set right here, a lot of these things are speed creeping, just FYI. They are meant to speed creep with webs, so that's a thing. Just remember that. We got Choice Band Delmise with Switcheroo, Rapid Spin, Power Whip, and Anchor Shot. So Anchor Shot's pretty helpful here. Anything he wants to set up or try and spin out with, like Komala, I don't know, pick something. This is going to keep them from being able to switch out, particularly the Klefki. Klefki can't really touch Delmise for the most part, so that's pretty nice. We also have Switcheroo so that we can swap a Choice Band if need be. Could be good. That might be a good way to kind of neutralize the tech users that Jonah has access to here. Rapid Spin to get rid of hazards that might possibly be set up. He does have sticky webs. He does have rocks access. There's things that spikes all kinds of things that he could be doing. But we need to set our hazards up, and we need to make sure that we don't necessarily have sticky webs on our sides. Rocks, okay. Rocks, I guess, whatever. We need to keep sticky webs up. So he is a spin blocker. I don't believe he's going to bring defog. I don't even know if he has a possibility to. Pincer might get it, but if you're running defog Pincer, I don't know. I just don't know. But either way, Choice Banded Delmise is going to do a heck of a lot of damage. We're max attack adamant, so it does a lot. We get that Oko on Zygarde 10%, I think, most if not all the time. So that's pretty handy. Darmanitan, pretty standard. Flare Blitz, Rock Slide, Superpower U-Turn, Sheer Force with Life Orb, Max Speed, Jolly with Attack. If it's not broke, don't fix it. This is the most basic, don't even think about it, just bring it Pokemon, I think, out there in Darmanitan. And I think most of the time that goes with most Sheer Force users, like the Nidos and such. But I mean, just pick some stab, pick some coverage, and click buttons. That's pretty much what we're doing here. We don't have to run Scarf because allegedly if we have sticky webs up, we're fine. So could be good. We also have Nihilego. Nihilego has Power Gem, Ice, Hidden Power Ice, Thunderbolt, and Dazzling Gleam with Air Balloon, so that you know, aside from Zygarde, something has to hit it before it can be Earthquake to death, which is basically what will happen. Nihilego's got good special bulk, like I said. I mean, look at that. 131 base special defense and 109 HP. That's bulky, man. I don't care who you are. Once again, we speed creep and adamant max. What was it? Mega Pinsir? Yeah, Mega Pinsir. I don't feel well. I don't know if I've mentioned that yet. I literally don't remember if I have told you guys I don't feel well, but I have felt like trash all day long. But we're fighting through. Alright, maybe we'll get a Beast Boost. Maybe it'll be good. I don't know. Hey, Mimikyu's here. Mimikyu's here to do standard Mimikyu things, which is set up. I've not really run a Swords Dance Mimikyu yet. I think Mimikyu's only come to like 1 or 2 matches thus far. And the Mimikyu that I am familiar with is very tech heavy from the VGC scene. That's not what it likes to do in OU. In OU, it likes to Swords Dance and then wreck. So that's what's happening here. Again, we speed creeping that 310. Play Rough, Shadow Sneak, Shadow Claw, and Swords Dance. Mimikyu can set up against a lot of things on Jonah's team. So I feel like that's kind of nice. Komala really doesn't hit it too hard for the most part, so if we're in against that, we are also a spin blocker. It's kind of nice, I guess. And Vikavolt. We have Vikavolt. Electrium Z. I didn't tell you guys, but we have Electrium Z this week again, and we actually had it week 1 against Kevin, but he had Hippowdon Excadrill Sandcore, which very good ground types. Also Mold Breaker, which gets rid of our Levitate, so we didn't really want to bring Vikavolt at all that week. But guess what? Jonah doesn't have that, so we have a little more freedom. Once we get, I think, for the most part, once we get Zygarde, if Zygarde shows up, I think Zygarde probably will show up. If it shows up, I think that's kind of what we gotta look for here, and then Vigavolt's gonna do a lot of stuff. Because again, we gotta watch those 1,000 arrows. 1,000 arrows is tech. It is tech. It is tech and it is offense, let me tell you. But we have Agility, Hidden Power Ice, Thunderbolt, and Bug Buzz. So I'm feeling pretty confident about Vikavolt here. If we get the opportunity to set up, we can hit Agility under Sticky Webs again. We'll be doing some mad damage at some pretty reasonable speed. Honestly, I'm kind of just hoping Vikavolt gets a couple KOs, so we clear some wall threats like Slowbro if it decides to come. Meloetta, that's not really a wall, but you get what I'm saying. Klefki, I don't really know if there's anything it wants to do against Klefki, but we can T-Bolt. That's why T-Bolt's there. Or we can Electrium Z, Gigavolt Havoc. That'll be fun. Anyway, this is the team. This is what we're running. I feel so gross right now. I'm not gonna lie. But we're gonna go ahead and try and get this match set up, and I will see you guys back in just a short while here. Alright guys, welcome back. We're ready to roll. Took a little bit to get going, but we're ready here. I am waning fast. Man, I do not feel good at all. Jonah ended up bringing, let's see, Buzzwole, Mega Pinsir, the bug, the other bug, triple bug, so much bug. Where are you? What is your name? I don't even know. Galvantula, that's what it is. Sableye, Klefki, and Dragon Silvally. Okay, well, that is a team, huh? That's a team. Okay. Let's it's not exactly what I thought I'd see, but that's okay, I guess. That's okay, I guess. We'll go ahead and lead Shuckle and Sableye. Gonna go ahead and come out. Let's go ahead and set up Sticky Web. It's gonna taunt us, but we have Mental Herb. So that is good to go. We are good to go now. Sticky Webs are up, so that's really nice. And I don't think he's got a way to get rid of them. So that's kind of nice. You know, that's kind of nice. That's pretty nice. What do we want to go into? That's the thing. Like, he's probably going to taunt again. He's likely going to taunt again. So, let's go ahead into Darmanitan here. Let's go into Darmanitan here. And we can get a big old Flare Blitz off. We can get a big Flare Blitz off. We're just going to start clicking Flare Blitz, man. We are just going to click Flare Blitz. Flare Blitz is the way. It is the truth. It might be Sash. Could be Sash. I don't know. Maybe. We'll find out. It's going to protect. Oh no. We are protecting. So much protect. Alright. What do I want to do now? Sableye is a spin blocker, so I mean there's that, and it checks Delmize pretty well. Let's just Flare Blitz again. It's gonna be Sash, that's fine. I'm okay with that. And we can go ahead and probably U-turn here. We can go ahead and U-turn and get a nice opportunity to, I think, maybe go into Vikavolt? Maybe go into Vikavolt here? I guess we'll find out, huh? If he switches, he kind of has to let it go down. He's kind of got to let it go down here. So if he switches, I get, like, the sickest of priority options here. I really, really do. So, oh, wow. Clef. Into the Clef. Alright. Into the Clef. We're going into the Klefki. Who do I want to bring in? Probably Delmize here. Let's bring in Delmize. We can switcheroo. And he might go into Sableye expecting the spin. I don't know. I don't know if he will, though. Let's bring up a quick calc. Sableye. Let's just say... I don't know what you are. Max defense. Let's say max defense, shall we? We'll call it... Oh, what is that nature? Bold? Is it bold? There's the Sableye. So we get a switcheroo here. He's got Choice Band. I have Rocking Helmet now. That's pretty great. That's pretty great, I think. I think it's pretty great. How much is a knockoff going to do to us? A banded knockoff. Let's just call you Adamant, I guess. Where's Choice Band? You're no Choice Band. So, I mean, it might. It might do that. I am not 100% sure. What I do know is I can't quite stay in here. So I'm going to go ahead and switch into Shucks. I'm going to switch back into Shucks. And he's going to Will-O-Wisp me. He is now locked into Will-O-Wisp. He is locked in to Will-O-Wisp. I am Stealth Rocking. 100% I am Stealth Rocking. Because I don't want none of that. I don't want none of that. Maybe he doesn't have knockoff. He might not. It's got Taunt. It's got Will-O-Wisp. We know that. I don't know how much knockoff would have done to me. It's banded. So, you know. Ugh, gross. It's gross. I do know that much. Who's it going into? Pinsir. Pinsir coming in here. And I think what we do now is we Toxic. I think we just Toxic here. He's got Swords Dance. That's fine. Oh, why did we miss Toxic? Really, why did we miss Toxic? Why did we have to miss Toxic there, man? That is so not cool. That is really uncool. Dang. Alright, we're going to try Toxic again. We're going to hope we don't miss. If we live, we live. If we don't, we don't. It kind of is what it is, I guess, at this point. You know, it is what it is. That was kind of big. That was maybe big. We'll find out. We will find out. Let's see. What's he got? Pinsir. Mega Pinsir. Yeah, let's see. Adamant. You are +2. I don't feel good at all right now. Return. Not enough to KO. We do land the Toxic, finally. Toxic gonna land. Goody goody gumdrops. Alright, so now, since I still don't have webs up, or since I still have webs down. Oh boy. I think what we gotta do here is we gotta go into Mimikyu. Like, it's just what we have to do here. It's just outrightly what we have to do here. We gotta go... How much are you gonna do? Mimikyu, where are you at? How much are you gonna do? How much you gonna do, girl? Or, yeah, girl. Girl, I think it's random, but that works out. That works out pretty well. Let's see. Oh, Pinsir, you're not Mega. I want Mega Pinsir. Ugh. You're +2. That's cute. Alright. Play Rough gonna do about 50%. About 50%. A quick attack will not KO me if he's jolly. If he's adamant, it most definitely will. So let's go ahead. Let's Play Rough. Wow, he's switching out. Into keys. He got the keys. Oh man. The keys are in. The keys are here, ladies and gentlemen. The keys are here. Let's go into... What do we want to do here? What do we want to do here? That is the question. Do we want to stay in and Swords Dance? He can just kinda... No, because I still have my sub up though. And quick attack at neutral. Although he'd be faster anyway. Yeah. Yeah, he'd be faster anyway. Let's go into Dell. We gotta get rid of these hazards, man. We really gotta get rid of these hazards. He's gonna T-Wave me, that's fine. I'm kind of okay with that, honestly. I'm kind of okay with that. Sableye is still here. Let's, I mean, he switches out, right? Let's go ahead and Anchor Shot. Let's go ahead and Anchor Shot. Let's Anchor Shot. We have Rocky Helmet. There's the Sableye. We get fully paralyzed. Well, of course we do. Why wouldn't we get fully paralyzed right now? Great. Okay. Well, I'll tell you what. Taunt Will-O-Wisp. I mean, he's got to be packing knockoff, right? That's what he's bringing. That is absolutely what he's bringing. He's bringing knockoff. Let's bring in Vikavolt here. There's the knockoff. That is fine. Let's see. What do we want to do? What do we want to do? I mean, Pinsir could come in. And I mean, that's always the big fear, right? That is always the big fear. What do we need Vikavolt for? Oh boy. Do I want to set up? Do I want to go for agility right now? I feel like it's not really gonna... I feel like it's not really gonna benefit me that much, you know? It would put me at 340. Mega Pinsir, you are at potentially... Where are you at? 339. Oof. 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 Oh man. I want to get greedy. I really want to get greedy, but I really don't. I really don't want to get greedy, man. Because if he's not jolly... Oh, if he is jolly, I outspeed him anyway. And a quick attack would only do... under 40. Ooh, man. Alright, we're going to set up. We're going to go for agility here. Nice. Okay, so that was the right play. I feel like that was definitely the right play. That was definitely the right play. We don't outspeed Pinsir, I don't think. Oh, we do outspeed Pinsir. Just kidding. We do outspeed Pinsir, so that's okay. Even if it's jolly right now, we outspeed it. We speed creeping. I feel like garbage right now. I want to die. Not literally, but I don't feel good at all. I don't feel good at all right now. So he's probably gonna like Will-O-Wisp us or something. I would assume. How much are you gonna do? Vickety Vic, how much are you gonna do? Sableye. Let's just say you're utility. I don't really know what you are at this point. I don't know what you are at this point. Let's just click Bug Buzz. Alright, he's gonna Willow. That's okay. We'll take those. We take those. We do have HP Ice too. We do have the HP Ice, which is real nice. Jonah thinks it's Z Bug Buzz. No, we got Z Electrium, bro. He doesn't know though. He doesn't know. That's okay. We're not gonna tell him. We're not gonna. Not yet. We're not gonna tell him yet. We will at some point though. We're not cruel. We'll tell him at some point. The best news is that once we get Pinsir gone, we can spin away. We can totally spin away. And Pinsir is on a timer. It's toxic. Dell is also, you know, paralyzed. So that might come into play. It already has. I mean, it genuinely already has. Because I think... yeah, that Anchor Shot might have KO'd. It was a roll. It was a roll. Well, maybe not. Yeah, no, it would have KO'd. Unless it was max attack, max defense bolt. It was kind of a roll. Alright, so what we do right now, we just immediately go for Gigavolt Havoc. We don't even wait. We clear this. We clear this thing. Oh, Vigavolt, thank you so much. Oh, Silvally. Hello, Silvally. Dragon Silvally. We got HP Ice for you. Don't worry. Don't you worry. We got HP Ice. We're going to go down here. That's kind of okay. Let's see. Silvally. How much do you want to do? Multi-attack, I think, is special. I think it's special. Maybe not. Oh no, it's physical. Okay. It's physical. That's okay. So we'll say 252. We'll have you as adamant. Oh, right. Ha. It doesn't give. It doesn't give. Where's the memory? Dragon memory. Wait. That's dark. I want dragon memory. Good lord. This is a hot mess. This is a hot mess if I've ever seen it. So multi-attack's only gonna do 50-ish%. Let's bring in Dell. Dell's usefulness is outrightly getting wasted at this point anyway, so let's just go ahead and rapid spin, get the webs away, because we don't want them up anymore. I will take spikes. I will take... I don't think Klefki gets toxic spikes, but I don't want... I don't want webs up anymore. They bother me. They bother me. Vigavolt put in the finest, man. Good lord. Vigavolt did a lot this game. Win or lose, Vigavolt did a lot. Vic did a lot. Hands down. So I don't think... yeah. I mean, we're definitely in a good position. I don't necessarily think that it's over yet. But, you know... as long as we don't get paired, as long as we get rid of the webs, I'm fine. I'm totally fine with it. Totally fine with it. Because I can take... I can maybe take 2. I can maybe take 2. It's a roll. Adamant max attack anyway is for the multi-attacks. Oh, is it guaranteed to a KO? Maybe it is. Maybe it is. Ironhead. Wow. Okay, so he's just straight going for that then. Cool. Hey man, that's fine with me. That is fine with me. And we are going to get our anchor shot off, and there it is. Nice. So, I mean, Pinsir can come in here, but it's pretty much over because Darm cleans up. Darm pretty much cleans up at this point, which is real nice. So, you know, I'd like to get a 4-0. That'd be pretty good. Good differential. We like differential. Differential is nice. Oh, I feel so terrible. I'm sorry that this video is not as uplifting and hype as I like to be, you guys. I think I'm getting the flu or something. I don't know. But hopefully we don't choke at the end here and we can still pull off a W. We can still pull off a W. Pinsir's going to come in and take half. Alright, that works. That works for me. That works for me. I mean, I don't really want to get fancy with switching around, you know? I don't want to get fancy. Let's just go for anchor shot. We'll get the safe switch in here. Let's see. I could send Darman. How much is a quick attack gonna do? Because I do need it for that Klefki, actually. Genuinely do need it for that Klefki. Actually, do need it for that Klefki. Where are you at? I think the safest thing is actually just to come in. I think the safest thing is to come in with Mimikyu. Because I still have that disguise up, and quick attack can do about half, maybe more if he's adamant, and I would go down to recoil, so I don't really want to do that. So let's go in with Mimikyu, and Mimikyu Shadow Sneak is going to do probably enough to get the job done here. I don't want to risk it, because it's a roll. It's legitimately a roll. It's 20 to 25% and he's at 22, so I'm just going to Shadow Claw, and he's going to quick attack anyway, so that's okay. We'll take the guaranteed KO here. That's the safest thing to do. And then Klefki's here. We might have to actually let Mimikyu go down. Might have to let Mimikyu go down here. Because he's probably going to T-Wave us. Let's see how much this Shadow Claw does. Alright, 41%. Yeah, so he's probably... He's probably calm. Alright, well, that is game. We bring home a win. Mimikyu looking proud up here. Can't be angry about that. Looking forward to the next couple matches here. I know that the last two games we've got, and then we have to lock in our free agencies and trades and stuff. By tomorrow, actually, I think it is. Or no. Yeah, Saturday. It's Thursday right now. Shh, don't tell. We're recording early. But before we get into that, good game to Jonah. I will leave his link to Twitter in the description below if you guys want to check that out. Go say hi. Go say hi, or don't. Up to you. But I'll leave his Twitter link down there. He's been in the CIL for a while now, actually. I think this might be his third season, either second or third. I can't remember when he joined, but he is not new by any means. So let's look at what we got coming up the pike here. I know it's getting a little bit late, but let's just see here. We are the league leader presently. Because of differential, I think, for the most part. So that's gotta feel good. Rachel with the Salgaleos is also 4-1. Or 5-1 now, I think. Yeah, we're both 5-1 now. I don't know what her differential is because there was some no-show stuff, so there were ended games before they began, stuff like that. But we'll find that out. So basically, we got to lock in our free agencies or trades within the next couple days. By the time you see this video, probably we will have to have had that locked in. And looking towards the next, or the last two matches before playoffs, we are staring down Rachel and the Solgaleos. So that is going to be a big one. Like I said, we're tied right now in our division. Or conference. I'm sorry, I'm a bad person. It's our conference. I'm sick. Don't hate me. We're tied in conference. Our differential is different, but games, win-lose, we are tied. And then the Empoleons, I believe that is Satoshi Red Ash, or Marv, of the Empoleons in Week 8. That one is also a conference match. So I think the answer is we just kind of have to keep winning. I'm not entirely sure how teams are going to be picked for the playoffs. I want to say the top 2 from each conference went, and then the next top 2 overall. So we had a playoffs of 6, which narrowed it down last season. So I don't know. We'll see. I'm blabbering. We're going to try and go to the playoffs. We're going to try and go to the playoffs. Thank you guys for watching. Be sure to leave a like on this video if you can. It helps out more than I think you realize at this point in time. So please do it if you like it. That's going to be it for me. As always, I am Blue, and I will catch you next time with an all-new CIL match as we work our way in to Week 7 against Rachel and the Solgaleos.